Using the LinkedIn feed for market research. LinkedIn is not only a platform to do marketing, but also a place to find information about doing your marketing. Just like on any other social media platform, LinkedIn can give you access to a powerful depository of market information through its content discovery channels. And just like on basically any other social networking site, this content discovery channel can be found right after you sign into your account, in the form of the updates feed. On LinkedIn, this feed follows a different approach, because while it might be used to share updates from the platform and its members, it does so only with serious, relevant content. The basic functionality of this feed, then, is to show you what is trending and what is being shared both by your connections and content creators, and if you pay attention to the descriptions on top of each post, you'll find that a lot of these content pieces are being promoted on your feed in favor of other marketers that are targeting you as a potential lead, much like you would do as well. The good news about this is that you can use all this information as market research data that you can later use for your own campaigns, which is as useful as it is practical, because as you can see, you can easily access all this information by simply scrolling down. The first thing that you should note is that this feed will show you updates from pages and profiles that you follow. This information is important, especially if you follow mostly companies in your niche, as the way in which LinkedIn members interact with this information will give you great insights into what is trending among your potential audience. There are 4 specific types of content that will be continually featured on your LinkedIn feed. The first type of content is recommended content, which can be labeled as trending, recommended for you, or popular. These content pieces are curated both by LinkedIn's editorial team and by the platform's algorithm to serve only the most appropriate content to each member. The second type of content is content that is trending at the moment, and that is labeled as latest news or as mentioned in the news. Unlike recommended content, these posts are generally not curated or targeted towards any particular member based on its profile and its information, and they are only served for informational purposes, and they are also not intended to represent a given company's activities or point of view. Now, sponsored content are content pieces that are intended to raise awareness about organizations, products, services, or brands. In short, they are advertised material that is served either to members that follow a company page or that fit the criteria of an advertiser. These content pieces are not intrusive and are designed to allow companies to build relationships and to generate quality leads by promoting content to people that would be difficult to reach otherwise. As you can see, all the content that appears in your feed is relevant and customized according to your profile. And you can always manage the content that appears in your feed by hiding posts, by unfollowing companies that do not show you relevant content, and by reporting content that might be inappropriate. Remember that push notifications and emails are part of the content on your feed, so make sure to leverage information on your feed to see what's trending in the world of professional marketing on social media. LinkedIn groups. One of the most recognizable things about any social media platforms is groups. Groups are the way that social media users employ to share their common interests in a more direct way, because it allows them to post any type of content for other like-minded individuals in a single place. Groups on LinkedIn are no different, and they are all about allowing like-minded professionals to share the highlights of their trades. And these groups are of special interest to LinkedIn members, because they are places where all kinds of career and business-related information is shared in a more personal way. LinkedIn members can access groups and group-oriented features by going to the Work tab on the LinkedIn account dashboard and clicking on the Groups button. There, they will find the Groups feed, which is aptly called the Groups Highlights section. Highlights from groups in this section are only shown when a member has joined groups in LinkedIn, and to find groups of interest, a LinkedIn member simply has to click on the Discover Groups button featured in this section. Here, they will find groups recommendations based on their profile and professional data. When they find a group that they might be interested in, they simply have to click on Ask to Join to send a request to join the group to to the group administrators. They can also stop a group from showing up on the Discover Groups feed by clicking on the Not Interested button featured beside the Ask to Join button on each group. Let's now look at the My Groups tab from the Group Highlights section. In this tab, LinkedIn members can see which groups they have created and manage them accordingly. It is also from this tab where LinkedIn members will be able to create groups of their own by simply clicking on the Create Group button. The group creation process is pretty simple and straightforward. Users simply have to enter a group title, select and upload a group logo, to add a description for the group, to add rules if desired, and to select whether their new group is standard or unlisted. Standard groups are groups that can be joined by about any LinkedIn member, as long as they're invited or their requests to join are approved, and members of this group can freely invite other members. Unlisted groups, on the other hand, are groups where only owners, managers, and moderators from those groups can invite members to join. Also, unlisted groups do not appear on search results or in the Discover Groups feed. Once members have set up their groups, they simply have to click on Save Changes to have them go live on the platform. After creating a group, LinkedIn members will be able to manage group members, invitations, group content, templates, and group details. LinkedIn members can then go back to the My Groups tab and use the settings icon to manage them individually. Alternatively, members can find groups using any keyword by going to LinkedIn's homepage and using the search bar. Once the results are loaded, members can click the Groups tab on the search results to filter out groups found using the keyword entered as filter. And this is how you find, join, and create groups on LinkedIn. Premium tools and services to consider. LinkedIn itself can be considered one of the most powerful marketing tools available in recent memory because it allows you to smoothly run your promotional campaigns on the very first social network targeted at professionals, which can immensely widen the reach of your business by the very nature of the audience that you'll be able to serve content to on the platform. But because LinkedIn is so good at allowing you to do that one single thing, to market to a professional audience, you would greatly benefit from integrating third-party functionality to your LinkedIn marketing. The following is a list of premium tools and services that can help you to up the ante. LinkedIn Dominator. The LinkedIn Dominator is a one-of-a-kind automation tool for LinkedIn marketers, a tool that will allow you to easily build marketing lists with a very powerful and intuitive piece of software. In other words, it will allow you to reach the over 300 million registered users in the platform, if that is your aim, the easy way. LinkedIn Dominator is an efficient tool that you can use to manage and automate your LinkedIn marketing campaigns and efforts. For example, it can help you to gather data that can be essential to your social marketing campaigns on the LinkedIn platform. LinkedIn Dominator does this by simply scraping data from search URLs and with the use of filters. LinkedIn Dominator can also add connections to your account on autopilot to increase your marketing success. It can easily send automated invitations either through email or through keyword searches. LinkedIn Dominator can also help you to manage multiple accounts the right way by loading multiple accounts from within a single URL and by deleting or swapping inactive or irrelevant accounts from your inventory. Also, as you might know, groups are vital to your marketing plans. And on account of this, LinkedIn Dominator can automate your group status updates, to use filters to track and invite new members to your groups, and to remove unwanted group members. Crystal. One of the main goals of a LinkedIn marketing campaign is to also find out who your potential prospects and customers will be by refining who you target with your campaigns, by continually educating yourself with the help of the large amount of data that each marketing campaign trail brings to your table. Yet, assessing how your prospects qualify by looking at the profile data can be an excruciating task after the fact, and it is seriously some expert-level stuff that you will have to deal with, which will give you different results than you expected in the long run. That is why it would be amazing to have a tool that could give you an exact reading of your prospects, and Crystal has been designed to give you exactly that. It reviews the information provided on any given LinkedIn page or profile to help you assess a prospect's personality. And you can use this information to increase your chances of effectively communicating with that prospect or organization on their own terms. This means that the approach works for satisfying your prospect's needs as well as your marketing goals. Crystal will allow you to achieve this by importing your contacts from LinkedIn and giving you a personality report based on the information gathered from their personal or corporate profiles. Crystal is so effective at this, in fact, that it can give you real-time advice on how to craft personalized emails and invitations while you compose them. Crystal can also analyze text from social media, which means that it will analyze the content of your interactions with others on LinkedIn groups and on comments left on your company pages. Lead Fuse. One of the greatest strengths of the LinkedIn platform can easily become your greatest weakness. Namely, the amount of data that you have to examine and sort through can be overwhelming once you realize that you will be dealing with more than 300 million registered users. And as any marketer or a business with even the slightest idea of what it takes to run a successful marketing campaign that drives real results, getting leads is the hardest part of the equation when you have a giant target audience in front of you. Lead Fuse has been designed to make lead generation easy and automated. Lead Fuse is all about marketing consistency, and that is why it offers LinkedIn users a software-based platform that does all the grunt work for them. It can automate lead-generating efforts by finding your prospects with the use of data filters that include job title, location, and industry. Lead Fuse is so effective that it automatically pulls up information such as email addresses, phone numbers, company, domain name of their website, and social media profiles. It then automates your personalized outreach by sending a series of emails to your prospects, then sending a series of follow-ups if they don't respond in a designated amount of time. It gives you a full report of your automated marketing and outreach efforts, and it seamlessly integrates with additional contact, support, and marketing platforms. Sales Tool. Now, if what you need is a simpler way to collect your data because of technical or time constraints, or just because you believe that less is more, Sales Tool is the perfect solution for you, because it will allow you to import lists of leads from LinkedIn right to your computer in Excel format. And that is not the only thing that is made easier with Sales Tool, because it can also simplify live data search by allowing you to gather information from any website such as LinkedIn in 3 simple steps. Press the plug-in icon on your browser, look at the data stack, and then save your list of prospects to your computer or online platform database with a few clicks. The best part is that the information is kept up to date in real time, storing prospective information such as seniority or department.